You're intrigued by meditation and want to get involved with Meditate Marquette, there are some upcoming opportunities. So let's get these on our screen so you can see. First one, introduction to mindful meditation happening in the Peter White Public Library Lions Room. Is that this Saturday?
It is this Saturday.
9:30 to 12:30. Wonderful.
Yep.
You can pre-register by emailing that email you see on your screen.
So who would this be good for? Somebody who's just curious to...
It would be great for anybody who's curious, anybody who's thought about starting a practice and hasn't known how.
Sure.
Even if, we get a lot of folks that used to do it and want to brush up, so
Yeah.
it would be great for that.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Touch In Tuesdays. This is a series that you do every Tuesday.
Oh, yes, it is. We started, actually, our 7th year anniversary will be the first
Wow.
Tuesday of March. And 2 years ago, we moved to the library. Bless their heart. The Peter White Public Library has been a great collaborator and patron.
Yes.
It's an hour meditation, and we do a variety of things, including talks, sitting meditation, walking meditation, just a variety of things, and anybody's welcome.
So you don't have to sign up for the year and commit to
have to
every
do anything.
Tuesday. When
No.
you're able to go from 6 to 7, you can show up and go.
You can
Yeah,
show up
talking.
and go.
That's amazing.
Yep.
All right, and the next one are the 4 C's Fridays. Cultivating Care, Compassion, Connection.
That is a brand new one that we just started in January. We had offered a couple of classes last fall called the 4 C's because people were in stress. People have been suffering and really struggling. And the class really led to saying people need a place to come together and remember that they're not the only ones who care. They're not the only ones who are alone, and discover ways to create compassion, to cultivate that, to grow it inside, outside, in our communities.
That's beautiful. So noon to 1.
Noon
every
to
Friday.
1, yep.
Okay. And then a year of mindful living.
We started that back in September, offering a 1 day a month morning, Saturday mornings from 10 to 11:30, where people can, again, just drop in if they're interested. And we offer a different topic every month about how to bring mindfulness into your life, into all of our activities. We will talk about work-life balance. We've talked about beginnings. How do you do beginnings? We've talked about different areas of our life. I'll be talking about experience this weekend, or this next one in February. We'll have one on relationships, mindful relationships coming up.
Is it always the same instructor? Are you always leading these, or
No.
is it rotating?
For our Mindful Living series, we rotate instructors, so there are 4 of us that have do a lot of teaching within Meditate Marquette. Our 4 C's workshop is co-sponsored with other organizations. So we have Be Well, Unity Yoga, and Cedar Tree Institute that share the hosting of that. So you'll get something a little bit different every time you come in.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
What kind of a crowd do these events draw?
When we first started, gosh, back 7 years ago, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And when we moved to the library, maybe 8 or 10, and now we're up to anywhere from 15 to mid-20s at each event.
Yeah.
Like in January when I was leading that Mindful Beginning, we had a full house.
22.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, 22 people laying on the floor.
So it's obvious people are drawn to this. They need this.
Hungry.
Yeah.
We are really hungry to connect, to not feel like we're alone, to have a place we can work with our distress
Yeah.
and what's happening in our lives. The challenges aren't going to go away. All of us have them. We need the tools,
Sure.
and this is a way to get them.
Well, you're creating that community, that the third C in the third S of your list, Sangha.
Sangha.
Sangha. I'll get it before the show's done. We have to take another break. We'll wrap everything up when we come back. Sangha.